Ole, 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 Mason Mount, 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 Mason Mount, Mount, Mount. Ole, 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 Mason Mount, Mount, Mount. He saved the day, didn't he? He was fantastic today. The only creative player we really had out there for the majority of the game until Hudson-Odoi stepped on the pitch and changed the game. That's right. Back again. Fulham 0, Chelsea 1. We got the win. It's what I said was the most important thing about this game today. Winning. Win the game. And that's what we did. We got the 3 points in the bag. Let's move on to Leicester and let's carry this form on. Come on. Okay, first half. We were slow, pedestrian passing, static players, not really moving. Fulham looked pretty decent. They were good at the back, good defensively. They looked like they could handle anything we had to throw at them. And they pretty much did. Mason Mount had a chance, smashed it against the bar in the first half. Very unlucky there, I will say that. We did create a few chances. Areola pulled off a couple of decent saves. Rudiger had a chance. Giroud had a chance. So we did create a few chances, don't get me wrong, but it was just so slow. We were so slow to move the ball forward. It was a lot of sideways passing. I wasn't happy about the team selection, I've got to say, but I was going to support the lads anyway. But I was proved right with the two idiots, the two donkeys in midfield. Kovacic and Jorginho were shocking today, especially in the first half. The passing was terrible. There we go. Here we go. What is going on?
Oh my God, man!
We needed that. We needed that.
Oh, we needed that, but I feel like it was still terrible.
That first half, we were so pedestrian and so slow. Couldn't move the ball. Couldn't pass.
That was so shit.
Mason Mount saves us. As soon as they brought on Hudson-Odoi, I thought the game.
But why wasn't he starting though?
I don't know. I don't know what the guy's got to do to get a start.
Like what? Like why? But by now, if he's not starting the next game, there's definitely an agenda. And I'm not even gonna lie. I'm kind of pushing towards we probably need a more experienced manager.
Yeah,
this is not good enough.
I can see it. No, the performance wasn't. We needed a performance as well as 3 points today, and they were down to 10 men. You wouldn't be able to tell for most of it. If you didn't know, you wouldn't know that they were down to 10 men. Fulham didn't look like they were. They weren't struggling.
No. It's like it looked like Fulham was the one that's been on a bad run of form and needed to fight for their win, one win. I mean, they haven't won, but still, they're there fighting for each. They're still running and pressing extra hard after they're down to 10 men. And they're still pressing us like they didn't play a game 2 days ago, and we had weeks rest. What tactics did he work on?
I don't know. I'm done with Aspilicueta at right back.
Oh my God, that was.
He's just lucky that guy got sent off because that guy had him on toast.
The beating. He had the beating
every time.
Of him.
Yeah, it was just. Thank God he got sent off because he would have had him at some point.
We got lucky. They got sent off.
Yeah.
I don't know if he would have won that if they didn't get sent off. And they missed a great chance. It could have been that 1-0.
Oh, yeah. They did. They missed a sitter. But we were lucky. Defensively, we looked shaky. I can't have Kovacic and Jorginho in our midfield anymore. They're just not good enough.
I can't have Jorginho on this team.
No.
He
just doesn't.
What do people see? What do people see in Jorginho?
He's a passenger. The rest of the team are carrying him through games.
What does Jorginho bring to this team? He doesn't even bring the leadership for me. If you're buns, if you're average at best, you got to be bringing that
energy,
voice. You got to be bringing something. You feel me?
Yeah.
You're not even physical, but you're slow. Even the passes, even his passes.
It's off. It's just not working.
Oh my God, they have no pace on them. You lift it over the top, they're gonna catch it because it's
so easy for the other team to anticipate. Every pass he makes, it's we know where he's going with this, and they know and they can read it. It's just so easy for him.
And then Aspie, can't even get the cross in. Oh my
Can't
god,
beat the
bro.
first person. Yeah, every time. Werner right at the end should have scored.
He is. I'm kind of
Oh,
worried about him.
that was. They just showed it back. How did he miss that?
I'm kind of worried about his
That ball
confidence.
from Hudson-Odoi was amazing. Though he just pinged it over to him. He's just been. As soon as he came on the pitch, things changed for me. And I don't
Like
know what he's got.
even at cross, he knew to ping out
Yeah,
Chilwell. Like it's not
yeah.
it's not like he just whips the ball in. He
No,
whips and he
he's
finds
clever.
somebody.
Yeah,
You
he's
feel
thinking
me?
about what he's doing. These academy players are saving us again. It's the experienced players that let us down. That's what's crazy.
It's the
Can't keep. Yeah, the old deadwood players that Lampard doesn't obviously rate. Really, he doesn't want them. Doesn't rate Jorginho. If Reece James was fully fit, surely he'd be playing.
I'm scared when we go to Leicester, bro.
You never know though, because Leicester lost to Fulham.
Oh yeah, that is true. But we're not even on the basics right for me.
No, I think Brendan Rodgers will be smart enough to know how to set up against us, sit deep, let us press, and try and catch us on the break with Jamie Vardy and Harvey Barnes.
Oh, we needed these points. We would have been in.
But we needed the win. That was the most important thing, really, was getting a win. Mason Mount saves us again. I thought he was brilliant today, Mason Mount. I thought he was the only one who looked like he wanted to try and create something.
But that shows that Mason Mount can play in a two. So the next thing we do is to get somebody who's a little bit more defensive next to him.
It showed how much we miss Kante, like what Kante's job is in that midfield to win that ball back, to make sure the energy is there as well. Because there was just no energy in the midfield really from Jorginho was just standing there. Kovacic, yeah, he wins the ball and he runs with it a bit and then he loses the ball. That's all he was doing today.
He's a happy manager. After the break,
I don't get how he could be happy. I don't know as a manager, like maybe you gotta say to the media, you gotta keep it calm on the surface. But I would never be happy with that performance.
There were players that I felt letting down in the first half, definitely, and some in the second. The midfield, those two in midfield, he knows they're not good enough. That's why he wants Rice in there. That's why he wants to bring him in. He doesn't rate Jorginho. I hardly ever plays. He's only playing because Kante's not there today. So, yeah, our midfield is going to be Kante, Holding, Mount, and Havertz. I would have thought against Leicester.
Like I feel like even Billy Gilmore could have done a better job today.
Yeah,
like he would have been getting the ball and pinging it.
Yeah, or at least with some energy and driving forward with it, and not just looking to go sideways. There were so many times we were just slowly side to side, so slow. I thought Rudiger did okay today.
He gave away a pass though. That you could see if we play in a better team, some of the
we would have been in trouble.
Yeah.
At times, yeah. Well, I thought he did all right compared to.
Yeah, he did. He was all right. He's
unlucky. He got a header on goal, which was safe in the first half.
He's a better one-on-one defender than Zuma, but other than that, Zuma kind of got him in. Except for like the passing, he edges Zuma because Zuma's he has a mistake in him too, you know.
Yeah, I thought Pulisic didn't seem up to it today. Just seemed the sharpness is not there.
Like Pulisic, like I even said it, and people were like calling me crazy. I said Pulisic needs to win a spot back from Cho. Yeah. People calling me crazy because I said that, and I'm like, look at it now. You guys finally see the light.
On form, Callum Hudson-Odoi needs to be playing at the moment. And Lampard said that's how he picks his players.
On merit, right? Well, yeah. What kind of merit are you going by? Like,
yeah, because for me, he's come on again today and he's livened up the game again. Because we looked dead before that. He changed the formation, which was nice to see.
Some of the pings that he was doing too, like crossfield, like he was just turning Cho.
Yeah.
Like he did a crossfield ball to like Chilwell and Werner,
Yeah.
and I'm just like,
Where
that
was
is
his
just
been on
class.
game? Why is he not on the pitch? This kid should be playing every game for me.
Like it is just class.
I know eventually he's going to get frustrated and he's let this game
Like if
not
I was
getting
him,
enough
I would have
attention.
go to Bayern Munich. As much as I don't want it. Like I would hate it.
Yeah.
If I was him, I would leave. Because
He's
it's like,
now he's being disrespected. If he doesn't get picked against Leicester, yeah, there's an agenda, or Lampard doesn't like him. There's something there. Because what has he got to do? What else has he got to do to get a start?
it makes you think about it. Look at Tomori's situation.
Exactly. What's Tomori done to deserve the treatment he's had? I think it's something to do with the West Ham thing where he wouldn't go on loan to West Ham, and that might have ruined some sort of deal they have with Rice coming. In last summer, Lampard got annoyed with it. With him. So that's the only thing I can think of. Wow.
Right? That's probably not it, but it's just like so like it doesn't make sense why he's getting that treatment. So we have to allude to conclusions like that because it's like
there's no reason why he's not being picked. It can't be on performance based because every time I've seen him play, he's played quite well.
Like when he came in against Liverpool, he was solid.
Yeah, definitely. I'm happy with the free. Yeah. Games are coming thick and fast. Then we've got Luton in the cup, which is an okay draw. If we look all right for the next couple of rounds in the cup, we should do all right.
Yeah, we should really get through those rounds.
It's just these league games coming up. There's some tough ones coming.
We got Wolves.
In February. We've got Wolves. I know we've got Man United in February, straight after the Atletico Madrid
February
game.
is a death. It's a death. It's a death month. But it's they got to start getting these performances right because by the time those games come, we're in trouble.
Yeah, we can't be falling too far behind that top four because we're already quite far behind.
It could go to shambolic season because
definitely
we could get knocked out the cup, knocked out the Champions League all in like 1 month.
I think we should get through. We should beat Luton. And then it's either Norwich or Barnsley in the next round. So we should get through that.
It's like even though you could see the performance against Morecambe, like if they perform like that, what they did, I feel like they performed worse. Like today, if they put in that lackluster, you could see that it was not going to be good enough, you know?
You've got to give some credit to Fulham as well, though. They defended really well. And look what they did against Tottenham. Look what they did against Leicester, against Southampton. They've taken points off a lot of a big size, and we've gone and won there. So that's a positive in my eyes.
Yeah.
We didn't concede a goal, which a clean sheet is something else. We don't get many of them. So...
What about that pass back at the end?
Oh, Aspie. He's a liability for me.
And it's like Aspie normally is like Mr. Reliable.
Yeah, he's not becoming that anymore. He's becoming a concern for me. I think teams are figuring him out as well. They know if he's playing, we just need a pacey winger down that side to run at him.
I say now
we'll get past him.
I say now let's start integrating Livramento into the...
Definitely. Someone like that. Oh, yeah. There's not many others really out there.
We need James back, man.
Yeah. I don't know if Dujon Sterling's out on loan for the rest of the season. He's just not good enough anymore. Livramento, yeah, maybe. He looks good enough.
It's a shame that freaking Lamptey left.
Oh, I know.
He would have been perfect.
He would have been perfect. Him or Reece James, yeah.
Reece James out right now, no worries. Lamptey.
Yeah. Those two battling for the right back spot would have been great. Would have been like Wayne Bridge and Ashley Cole back in the day, battling for the left back spot.
But
It is what it is.
we gotta be prepared to like. You gotta have that player that wants to sit on the bench, you know.
Yeah. Felt sorry Havertz didn't come on today. I thought he's been
Yeah, I
playing. He
felt like
played
he
well.
would have caused them problem too with his
Yeah.
forward running.
Yeah. I don't see why Werner came on. To be honest, he really didn't offer much. Had a couple of chances, but
But like, we need somebody clinical.
yeah.
Like he should be scoring that last one. Like it's not no more Lampard is putting the guy out of position. This guy is confident
He's
in
in,
his shot.
yeah, it is. He's everything he tries is just not coming off. And I don't know what else he can do really. He's just got to keep plugging away and hopefully
Like get another 2-3 goals against Luton and try to see.
is that his level.
Right. But it's like I know it's his first season and you want someone to hit the ground running. Like if he just stat pads and shit. You know, like because if you look at the other forms like Aubameyang, nobody's paying attention to like Aubameyang doing like so crap. It's
He
because
just needs, yeah.
like the pressure's on. Like when Chelsea get a new signing, everybody's watching. Oh, he spent 50 million. Oh, this and that. So it gets like a lot.
Yeah, it's his positioning as well. Like today, there was a pull back from Pulisic, and he just went behind him. If he'd have just waited, like
Yeah,
delayed
like
his run a little bit, and the ball went to Aspilicueta, and he just blazes it over the bar. It's
do
just
you think
moments
that's
like
down to us just not knowing each other?
that. I think so. Maybe it's going to take time.
Like
We've just
normally,
got to. There's going to be ups and downs. These players don't know each other. They haven't been playing together that long.
like Pulisic making that run, and you've been playing with him for a long time. You know where to stand because you know his like tendencies and stuff
Yeah,
like that.
that's what I'm saying. Like, how long has Pulisic has been out? We've always had someone injured in this side
Yeah,
this season so far. We haven't really had a run of games where Pulisic, Werner, Ziyech, Hudson-Odoi, they've all been fit. Havertz as well. They've all been fit and ready to go and have played a run of games together. That's where I think teams like Liverpool, Man United have been quite lucky where their front line
uh-huh.
have stayed fit and have been able to play a big amount of games together and have got to know each other and have gelled a lot better than we have. It's going to take time. Hopefully they can stay fit and have
Like
a run
Man
of
U's
games.
pretty much unchanged from last
Yeah,
year.
yeah, their front line. Well, apart from maybe Cavani, um, that's about it really. Yeah, they've got the same Martial, Rashford, Greenwood,
Like we have 6 dudes
Fernandes. Yeah.
trying to like figure out each other. That's like a whole team.
And they're all young as well, so they haven't even. Most of them haven't even reached their prime yet. They haven't even peaked, so we've got so much like better times to come. I'm not even looking at this season, like us doing much. Maybe next year or the year after, if these players can all stay together, bring through even some more younger players from the academy to come in.
We need a couple experienced guys on the
Yeah,
side,
yeah.
and they're
So good couple,
like old guys.
yeah, couple more good signings like a Rice, maybe another centre back, a good centre back who's quality. I don't know who, but maybe Jimenez from Atletico Madrid or
We just need a
someone like that.
solid.
Yeah, solid centre back who can.
We definitely
do
need to bulk up in the midfield.
Yeah, I think. Yeah, we need to get rid of some of the deadwood we've got, and I know there are a lot of players Lampard doesn't rate, doesn't want. They aren't his players, like Jorginho. I'm not sure about Kovacic. I think he rates him. He did keep him, so
I'm kind of worried about Kovacic though.
I think he's more of a squad player for me rather than someone who's going to be in a first team. I never really saw him as a first team player. He played well last year. For me, he was our player of the year, like player of the season last season. But
If you look at when we're defending, it's like he's just standing there, like
yeah,
He's not
doesn't
even
actually
working hard.
do much. I
He's
don't
not
know really what he offers as a midfielder. He's not really a defensive midfielder. He's not an attacking midfielder. I know he's a ball carrier maybe, but apart from that, he doesn't really offer us much. I mean, there are other players out there that could do the same job, really. Oh, Leicester are playing.
The thing about I'm gonna like. I have a little bit of hope for playing Leicester. They're not gonna sit deep.
Watching them now, they're playing Southampton at the moment, aren't they?
Yeah, but they do got good shape.
They do. He has them organised.
Do you think Lampard's making it to the end of the season?
Yeah, I do. I don't think Abramovich will sack him, to be honest with you. I can't see us winning the league. I don't know about top four, but I think he'll stay. I think there's something different, maybe. If he can improve, then yeah.
If he
The
doesn't
thing
get
is,
top four, he's out.
you reckon?
Of course. Money loss. These
Yeah,
players want to play in the champions. You're not gonna get who you want to get without playing the Champions League.
no, that's true. I think we can still do it. It's possible because this season's just been crazy, and there will be teams that will hit a slump at some point. I mean, Tottenham, they drew to Fulham the other day. Leicester are up and down as well. They usually have a bad patch towards the end of the season where they just fall apart. Tottenham bottle stuff, so if we can find some consistency, get the players to gel, get a good run of games going now, we can get some wins. We need to get a result at Leicester.
Yeah, I'm not even confident.
Something. A point would be. I'd be happy with a point, to be honest with you.
Me too. I'll take a point. And then win. We gotta win the Wolves at home and Burnley at home. Even though it's gonna be tough.
Well, what Wolves lost to West Brom earlier today, so if West Brom can do it, surely we can have a go. I mean, they are missing.
I have a feeling Raul Jimenez is gonna come back to play us.
Yeah, I was going to say he is a big miss for them. They need a striker.
And then we can't defend. Ruben Neves running at our defense, man.
Yeah, it's our midfield that's the problem. It's just not enough. Like,
I mean,
so lightweight.
Neto.
Yeah. We just need Kante fit. For me, he's just got to be in there. I know his passing is a problem. But the energy he brings and the protection he gives, the defence is vital. But you need someone alongside him, really, like a Declan Rice. But we're not getting him until the summer at least, if we're getting this over. Because if Lampard goes, I don't know if they want. I don't even know if.
Yeah,
that's
interesting.
Don't want Declan Rice.
Man, you will get him.
Yeah, that's what they're saying.
Which is gonna be bad because any team that's gonna get him is gonna improve massively. Imagine, man, you get him. You're getting a leader. You're getting someone who's good at the dressing room. You're getting someone who could now even free up Fernandes even more to just do what he wants because you know Declan Rice is gonna sit. So their creative players are gonna have more freedom to express herself, and he got a good range of passing. It's not like Jorginho's passing where the ball slows up. His physics, he's just a Premier League player.
Yeah, definitely. Right, so yeah, pretty much it really. I'm hopeful for Tuesday. I think we can do something against Leicester if the players perform. I think he might have been resting a few. That's what I was thinking. He might have been saving players for Tuesday, like a Hudson-Odoi and a Reece James. So I want to see those two down the right hand side together. I think they could be electric. I didn't think Ziyech was at his best today. There were a lot of balls.
No, but he was still dangerous. Like he's
Yeah,
the only.
he was
Like
trying. That's what I like. He
even
was
if he's not
trying.
at his best, he's like a Fernandez, that player where he's gonna keep trying stuff. Like
Yeah, and it's just going to be one moment where he's going to fight. He's got that quality where he can just that one moment. You think he's not having a good game, and all of a sudden there'll be one ball, bang, it's a goal. So that's why he's got to be in the team.
Like even that ball into Pulisic, I feel like Pulisic should have got that.
Yeah, that's when you know he's making one of those crosses. You've got to do everything you can to get to the back post because you know that's where the ball's going to end up. Is at that back post. And I don't think Pulisic did enough to get there.
Do you think he should have left the like Tammy should have left that ball for Ziyech?
Yeah, definitely.
I don't get why Giroud is playing though. Like
he did nothing today, really. I was surprised at that. I thought last few games, the way we've been playing, Giroud would have been perfect, the way we've been spamming in crosses. But today it was just different. It just didn't seem like they wanted to play that way.
if only freaking Tammy can head stuff.
Yeah, his heading is dreadful. He just hasn't got the power in the header. Just think he needs to bulk up maybe, or I don't know, work on his heading with Giroud for a couple of months. You'd think that's what he's been doing. But Tammy Abraham, you learn off someone like Giroud. Yeah.
It's gonna be interesting.
It'll be an interesting game. I'm just happy we've got a win today. I know there's going to be people on the internet, on Twitter, moaning about the performance and still wanting Lampard out. But I'm going to back him for now. At least we're winning. At least we've won 2 in a row now. Let's just carry on to the next game.
Yeah, I mean, if he didn't win, he definitely was getting sacked.
Yeah. I think Mason Mount did a Frank Lampard today, pretty much the way he scored that goal. It was very Lampard-like, just arriving in the box.
He could have even scored in the first half.
Oh yeah, when he hit the bar, that was unlucky. He was unlucky there. We had chances today. It's not like we didn't. We dominated most of the game. It was just felt that last little bit is still missing, and maybe it'll come with time.
It's like you could just tell we're not at our best.
No, not yet.
Something's I don't know what's I can't even put my. I mean, I see the basics going wrong, but it's like, how do you even like not even Havertz gonna get like 10 minutes, 20 minutes today? Like, I don't get that.
No.
Like, and Havertz has played well the past 2 games. Like, he came on against City and
yeah, he
did
good.
well against City.
Got an assist. And then, yeah.
I don't get it.
Mason Mount has been playing well. Maybe that's it. He wants to only have one guy in that 10 role rather than both of them in the same team at the same. Maybe he feels they can't play together as well against some teams. I don't know.
But it's like you play Kovacic, and it's like Kovacic doesn't even defend well. Like, you know what I mean?
I know, yeah.
You look at Havertz, like Havertz, even in the last game, was coming back and tracking back and had energy.
He doesn't mind doing it. Yeah.
Mount defense. So it's like.
Yeah. I saw times today Mason Mount was one of the only ones really getting stuck in midfield, making challenges.
I like even the red card. He's the only one that went up to Robinson. Like,
yeah. The only one who seemed bothered about it, yeah. He looks like he could be a future captain, Mason, maybe one day. In a few years.
That's what I like about these academy.
They seem to care more.
Yeah, they care, like, because they're Chelsea. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
like even Abraham, you could tell Abraham was there, even though he didn't like really do much. He was there running and pressing and making sure they kicked the ball. You could see it in his attitude.
And Callum Hudson-Odoi as well. I thought, yeah, those 3.
Like Callum Hudson-Odoi, you could see in his like his attitude, like, yeah, this is what I can do. Like, it's like yeah, look at this. Like, and you benching me? Like, you even see it on him. Like,
Yeah, you knew you could see it. He was just sitting there watching the game, knowing if I go on now, I'm just going to tear into their defence because no one else was doing it. And as soon as he got on that pitch, you could see. I think it was Ola Aina was just scared to go near him because he knew he was just going to get done, and he did him every time. And the balls he was playing, I just don't understand what Lampard is seeing because for me, he's far better than Pulisic has been lately, and even Ziyech as well. I'd say Hudson Odoi is our best winger at the moment.
play them two Tuesday.
Yeah, I want to see Hudson Odoi on the left, Ziyech on the right for me. That's the way I'd do it. I'd like to see a Gilmore in midfield with
I'm not really banging with this 4-3-3.
no,
I
maybe
feel like we're too open.
yeah, maybe 4-2-3-1 or that's the only other way you can really go with it. But it's who do you
Something
pick?
where our midfield is not open like that.
Yeah, if you've got maybe Kante and Gilmore in the middle, holding, protecting. There's a bit more protection, but then that just takes away from the creative side, really. Of you've either got to play Mount or Havertz, really, and leave one or the other out. Just, I suppose, against Leicester, though, you're going to want to do that. They're going to be dangerous. They're going to attack. Oh, Southampton. Oh, they were close there. Nearly caught Leicester on the break. I feel Leicester, it's going to be more of an open game. They're not really that team that sits in and defends. Leicester.
Yeah, they actually play.
Yeah, so that's where
You know
it's
what
going to.
you know what I noticed though? Teams are actually like pressing us. Like they understand that we're not really good at like playing out the press.
Right. Oh, yeah.
Like we're too slow. It's too slow.
Yeah. We
Too
take
slow,
too
too
long to
casual.
start. It starts from Mendy. Like he's just too. He takes too long to get the ball out, and then from there it just carries on. It's just slow and bad passing. If you want to play that game, you've got to do it quick, and you've got to be good at passing the ball, direct. And none of our defenders, apart from Thiago Silva, I don't rate really any of our defenders or midfielders at passing. Kovacic can't pass. Rudiger's okay. But they've all got the ability to give the ball away quite simply. There's a lot of times where they were trying it and it was just giving the ball away in our own half. So
And then we look terrible in transition.
Yep.
Like when we lose the ball and the team starts running at us, it's just like I get scared, like because it's like
Yep. And Jorginho's just standing there with his face to goal, back towards the other team. He won't pivot or anything. He'll just stand there, quite happily pass it side to side. Won't go forward, won't turn and go forwards though. That's what I hate about him. Every time he's frustrating me. And I don't want to see him playing for us anymore, really.
yeah.
He doesn't offer anything. Again, today, he didn't offer anything. I was so happy when he went off. And it was nice to see Lampard change formation as well. Bring on Tammy Abraham, put two up top. Try something different.
I feel that Mount could occupy one of those roles.
Yeah, he's got that energy to. Oh, Leicester are going to score. Oh, great save.
Like one of the youngest dudes on the team is taking the initiative. That's sad. Like,
Yeah.
but then you
Sad.
look at our whole team, it's like we're full of youngins.
Yeah.
Aspie's washed though, except for our back line. It's pretty experienced.
Yeah.
Thiago don't speak the language. He was calm, composed. His experience was needed today, though.
Yeah, he's just quality. He's one of the best centre backs in the world still, and has been for the last few years. It's just his quality's carrying him through.
Like he knows Lookman has the pace on him, but he just positions himself.
It's all about the reading of the game for him
Yeah.
now. Knowing where the ball's going to go, knowing what the players are going to do. He's played against those sort of types. So But yeah, Aspilicueta's done. Jorginho's done. Kovacic, I don't rate anymore. He has been poor for this whole season. There's a few players that we just need to get rid of and freshen up a bit. Just freshen up the squad. Some of these players have been here for a long time, like Aspilicueta. Jorginho just hasn't really clicked for him at Chelsea. He's had moments where he's been good, but the bad moments far outweigh the good ones, in my opinion.
Yeah, he's not Lampard's player.
Christensen at the back, he needs to go. We need another quality centre back in.
We need to clear out the squad, get some
Yeah,
harmony going. I think there's a lot of disgruntled players, which makes
yeah.
runs. Oh, look, Leicester playing this high ass line, bro.
I know they're getting caught out by Southampton. This is going to be a good game if this continues this way. If it's this open, Southampton and Leicester, I'm going to keep watching this.
This is why Man U were able to create chances on them.
I hope it's not like this again with Chelsea, though. Are so open. I don't like games that are this open.
No, because we suck at that stuff.
Yeah. If it's not your team, it's nice to watch, but I can't be watching Chelsea play like this. It's so open. Southampton are doing well, though, this season. People have been saying that Ralph Hasenhüttl could be a potential.
Shout.
Yeah.
He could probably get something out of these Germans.
Yeah. He can get it out of Danny Ings and Shea Adams and Theo Walcott, then surely he can get stuff out of our players.
I'm questioning Lampard's man management.
Yeah. And his team selection sometimes leaves a bit to be desired. I just question it all the time. Like every game, I'm like, and then you see it in game as well. It's like it's not working. We said it wouldn't work,
and then he takes so long to make the change. Like you want these guys to come on and have 10, 15 minutes to do their stuff. You got to get them on for the 60th. Oh, that's a good ball. This game is so open.
It is. No, we can't have. They've got some dangerous players there. So James Maddison is a good player for them.
The tackle. Hasenhüttl. I don't want Allegri.
No, I don't. I don't want another Italian. We've had our fill of Italian.
Yeah, we need to stop that, yo. Especially the players too.
And the way they play.
They're not meant for this league.
Yeah. Definitely not. No, I can't have another Italian manager. It's just the way they
stubborn, pragmatic. Oh. Sorry, I just spilled something. Yeah, stubborn, pragmatic.
I wouldn't mind a German manager. We've never really had I don't think we've had a German manager before. No. It's something different. Yeah, it's the tactics and like you said, the man management. I question at the moment because
I heard some bad raves on Tuncho.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's not good. He causes a lot of problems. That was
Yeah, that's why I'm not keen on him either. On the way out of PSG, I heard a lot of bad stuff about him. So I don't know. And say Nagelsmann, I'm not too sure about either. While he
he's another youngin too.
He's young, yeah. I mean, he's done well at Leipzig, but I don't know. That's why I've seen Hasenhüttl. He knows the league. He's doing well at Southampton.
And remember, he was at Leipzig. He was the one that took him up.
Yeah, he brought Timo Werner into the side as well, didn't he?
And then he was the one that he finished second only, and then he lost his best player at that time, which was Kimmich.
Yeah.
But then again, I'm like wary of like when they do well in Germany, it doesn't. But he's doing well in the league, so
He is. Southampton play good foot. I like the way Southampton play.
yeah.
He
And they
sets
play
them
like a
up.
basic 4-4-2 too.
Yeah, and it works. There's a lot of energy. Everyone does their job. Yeah, a lot of energy in the way they play. And I think give him some money. I don't know. He'd be one of my choices at the moment. I can't. If Lampard is sacked, he's
What do you
someone
think of Ten Hag?
again. He's someone I'm not too sure about, but I haven't
For
seen
a while.
enough to know. I just haven't seen enough of him really to know much about him. I don't really watch many other leagues. The Premier League is what I watch. I watch like the Champions League, but I don't spend my time watching other like leagues like Spanish or the German or the Dutch. So I don't know a lot about these players or managers that people talk about. Really, to be honest with you.
Ziyech definitely needs a run of games though. Like he needs to
Definitely.
not, because he got to get up to speed as well. Even though like he's still quality,
It's just
he's gonna
sharpness as well. He just needs that match sharpness, that fitness, match fitness. Because he's come off a few times in the last few games. After 60 minutes, he's looked tired, and they've pulled him. So again, it's going to take time. He's had a long injury, 2 injuries, I think, since he's come to the club. So
I'm worried about that.
It's just about patience, really, and hopefully it can all come together at some point. I like the idea of like building for something rather than like we always do, just buy for success. While it's nice to win things, it's short term. It doesn't last. Like we end up with all these deadwood players that we've got.
We're gonna have to go through this pain period.
It's going to be painful, and there've been pain. As Chelsea fans, we've been through painful times in the past, so a lot worse than this.
We might as well stick this one out, hey?
Yeah, stick it out, see where it goes. If it doesn't work, we'll hold our hands up, say, "Hey, it didn't work." Maybe Lampard isn't the guy to bring us to the top. Maybe he's a transitional manager to turn us from what we were into trying to buy everything into we're building for something, and he passes it on to the next manager who can take them to the next step, the next level. Well, I don't know yet if Lampard's capable of winning us anything. He might be that, like I said, that sort of guy that can take us onto something and then move it on to another manager.
Don't you hate when you see that chance Aspie got? Where he like blazed it?
Yeah.
Like when it rolled back and then I think it was a shot or like a cutback. I like it. The keeper like spilled it out.
Yeah.
And then it had to land to it could have been anybody else on that pitch, bro.
That's been a quite. And then as soon as it came to him, you knew where it was going. It wasn't going in the top bins or into the.
It's like why did I
that.
even get like antsy for it?
It's just so Chelsea. It's just the way it is for us. It's just our luck. We don't have any really. I thought the referee was dreadful today, in my opinion. I thought he was poor.
You gotta let the game play though. I like that.
Yeah.
I don't think it was that bad.
I just thought some of this he was just inconsistent. Some of the challenges he gave bookings for, and then some were identical. I'm pretty sure there was one where the guy who got sent off, there was an identical challenge in the second half, and he just gave it as a booking. It was like, okay. For me, it's a problem within the English game. Our referees are just so inconsistent.
Yeah, I heard the quality has been down.
I mean, yeah. We didn't have any referees at the last World Cup, so that just tells you the whole story, really. Our referees are just not good enough. So,
And I feel like it's always the same guys. Like,
Yeah, it's the Kevin Friends and the useless ones like that.
when I see them, it's like I know this guy. Like,
Yeah.
did you hear that Mark Clattenburg even admitted those like the only bias they used to have was against Fergie for Fergie.
Yeah. I gave him more time at the end, though. Every game.
I've always said that's the Queen's favorite team. So
Yeah. Oh. Anyway, I think I'm going to wrap it up there for today. Back on Tuesday
yep.
for Leicester. Hopefully we can do that. Happy with the 3 points. That's all we can be happy about, really. That we won. That's the most
That's the only thing that's like
the
doesn't
positive
make
to
this
take.
shitty
That,
day.
Yeah, I can actually go and watch something else now quite happily for the rest of the night.
Like imagine that table. We lose. Arsenal play Newcastle on Monday. They would jump above us. West Ham was already above us. We would be in the bottom half of the table.
Yeah, and Villa were above us as well. I think we needed to catch down. They got games in hand as well.
Villa got like freaking 5 games in hand.
Yeah, so we need to just keep to ourselves, concentrate on ourselves, and just slowly move up that table. Let everyone else focus on whatever else is going on. Big game. I'm going to watch it tomorrow. Liverpool versus Man United. That is the game of the season.
Man U can win the league? What?
I know. Seems like we're back in the 90s again. Chelsea mid-table, Man United at the top. What is going on? But yeah, I'm going to watch that. It's going to be interesting tomorrow. I've got a feeling United could do it this year. I don't want them to, but
they're injury away from like a big injury to. If Bruno Fernandes gets injured, they're done.
Yeah. If they lost Bruno or Rashford.
It's Bruno, bro. Rashford too, but I feel like they can kind of cope without Rashford.
Yeah. They've got the Greenwood, I suppose.
But it's like, look at like when they played Leicester, like Bruno, the goal and assist. Like, look at when they played Wolves, when it was like KG, it was Bruno's ball cutting. You know what I mean?
Yeah, he's vital to them. So yeah, if you're right, if he gets an injury, then they're done.
And it looks like Pogba found his feet.
Oh, I know. He seems happy again, which is not a good thing.
Yeah, like I was happy that he was gonna leave.
Yeah, he seems happy now. He's liking football again, which is not a good thing for anyone else.
Because when he's happy too, he's an infectious player. Like he spreads it.
Yeah. You could see it in him again the other day when they were playing. I don't know where it was. Burnley, that was it. And he looked like he really wanted to win that game. He was proper up for it. But yeah, it should be interesting.
Just a purple patch and they could drop points.
Yeah, that's what we got to hope for. That Liverpool and Liverpool, I want Liverpool to drop a few more points because I know Man United will. They will drop points. Liverpool, I wasn't so sure about. And they're going through a tough run of form at the moment.
Yeah, and they're dropping points to like sides that they're not supposed to be dropping points to.
That's what I'm talking about. So hopefully, if that continues, we can get back in it. That's the only positive we can take out of it, really. It's like, keep dropping points. We know the other teams aren't consistent, and maybe City can keep going on a run. But I know Man United will flop. Will have another bad patch at some point. They will. Like you said, there's no way. Like the amount of games everyone's got to play, there's no way everyone can stay fit for it. It's just
and
not
then
possible.
they're getting the points against the teams that they should beat.
There'll be a few games where their confidence will take they'll lose a couple of games. I'm pretty certain of it. I can't see them winning the league, to be honest with you.
Man, I think Man City look really strong again.
Yeah, they just need a striker.
But it seems like that the system that they're playing is working for them.
It is, yeah.
Like they played us off the pitch, but that's awesome, man.
And Ruben Diaz and John Stones look like a solid partnership. So
Do you think? Do you think that Arsenal game had an effect on us, like
yeah, massively.
the way we're playing now?
It just didn't seem like anyone turned up for it. It's starting to they're starting to bounce back a bit. It's just they've got to find the confidence.
I don't think they got luck. Like they
It
beat
was a bit
West
of luck
Brom.
today. But
Who they beat after us? West Brom, and they beat someone else too.
yeah,
Forgot who, but it was another.
Brighton.
It was a bottom team.
I think it was Brighton, something like that. I think.
Yeah. Brian beat Leeds. I think Leeds are about to go long.
Yeah, I was looking at when they were playing in the FA Cup last week. I noticed, and my dad mentioned it to me as well the other day. He was saying, apart from their first 11, if you take away that, they are shocking. Leeds. They are not good enough to be in this league. Past their first 11, then not good. There's nothing about. They're still a championship side, really.
Yeah.
They were poor again. Was it Chorley or someone like that? They lost 3-0 in the FA Cup. So, yeah, they're going to struggle, I think, in the second half of the season if they pick up 2 or 3 key players. They'll struggle.
And because the style that Bielsa plays,
Yeah. I think that's the one thing, though, that the teams coming up from the Championship do have a bit of an advantage over teams in the Premier League. Is how many games they're having to play. Like back to back. They're used to Saturday, Wednesday. In the Premier League, we're not used to that. The players aren't. It's just Saturdays. You might throw in a midweek game every once a month. But the amount of games we've been playing, that's where the fitness is going to be the real test. Oh, what a goal.
oh, you're fast, man. I got to get off this because I can't have you.
Okay. I won't say score.
All right, bro.
Anyway, thanks for coming on, and I'll see you Tuesday.
All right, up to Chelsea, man.
Yep. Thanks, guys. It's been a good day. Let's just run through quickly my player rating, shall we? So Mendy, I'd give him a 7 today. I thought he did all right. Didn't have much to do. Bit of a mix up between him and Aspilicueta in the back, but that happens. He's my man. Thoughts on Aspilicueta today was shocking, mate. Absolutely shocking. Liability at the back. That's where I'm going next. Aspilicueta, liability. Liability. FC. We're just lucky that Robinson geezer got sent off. I'd give him a 4. I thought it was poor. Rudiger, I thought he did really well today. Stepped in for Zuma, replaced him, and it was a good decision by Lampard. I'd give Rudiger a 7. Silva, same, 7. Chilwell was all right. Wasn't his best game. Did okay. Wasn't bad. Didn't do anything wrong. Didn't get exposed like Aspilicueta did. Did his job. I'd give him a solid 7. Midfield, Jorginho was dog shit, along with Kovacic, dog shit. Both of them are not good enough for this club. Lampard knows it. Jorginho knows it. Everyone knows it. We all know it. He needs to go. It's that simple. Jorginho is shit. Was a passenger, was being carried for the entire game today. A 4. Kovacic, same. Terrible today. Didn't offer us anything going forward. Didn't offer us anything in defence. Too easy to get past. I'd give him a 4. Mason Mount, bundle of energy. Amazing. Trying to create something. Trying to make stuff happen. And he got us the goal. 8 out of 10 for Mason Mount today. He's fantastic. Hakim Ziyech wasn't his day today, like we said. Fitness maybe playing a part. He's got to get some more game time behind him. I'd give him a 7. Pulisic, again, not his day. Sharpness isn't there. I'd give him a 5. I thought he wasn't at his best today, Pulisic. Giroud up top, not his best day. Didn't get enough service. Didn't get enough balls into him. But he didn't do enough himself, really. I'd give him a 6. Hudson-Odoi came on and changed the game, didn't he, today? For me, one of our best players. Why is he not getting a start? That's the big question, isn't it, that we have to end on. I'd give Hudson-Odoi, when he came on the pitch, an 8. Who else came on? Werner came on. Didn't do a lot. I'd give him a 5. Missed a guilted chance. Should have scored. Tammy Abraham, again, that weak header. Should have done better. Apart from that, good performance. Lampard did well. Ref was terrible. Fulham made it hard for us. They were down to 10 men for half of the game, and they still wouldn't be able to tell you what team had 10 men. So there you go. We got the 3 points. That's all that matters. Back the Blues. Come on, Chelsea. Let's look at this. What's Munir saying? Moving forward, Rudiger over Zuma. And what's going on with Kovacic? He was literally our player of the season last year. Lastly, who starts as a centre forward for us against Leicester? Go with Werner, in my opinion. Can't stick with him. It will come good. That's what we've got to believe. Maybe it's a fool's belief, but let's stick with him. Stick with the geezer. Anyway, I am out, guys. That was nearly an hour-long review. Thank you for watching. Thank you for all the likes. Please hit the subscribe button. Go and follow us on Twitter. It's @shedend_blues. You can follow me on Twitter if you want to. @GrahamBurley. Thanks for watching, guys. And I will be back again. Probably Monday, I'll be doing a preview for Chelsea versus Leicester. We were 1-0 up at the moment. A great goal from James Maddison. It's going to be tricky. A tricky game. Another away game at Leicester. They're a good side. We can do it, though. I have full confidence. We'll follow the Chelsea over land and sea and Leicester. Let's do this. Thanks for watching, guys. See you next time. Stay lucky. Up the Chelsea.